Okay, hello everyone again. I normally don't do two videos in a day, but this is going to be kind of a supplemental video to what I did this morning, talking about the two ladies that are signed to the Danbury Hat Tricks. Taylor Schwandt, that's who you see on the cover, the thumbnail this time, and Mariah Fujimagari. All right, so it still is historic that the hat tricks have done this, signing two ladies simultaneously. So that's the first time that that has happened. I do have to retract on, um, saying before that the hat tricks were the first in the Fed, and a couple of people very kindly sent me information saying, so and so. We're going to talk about them. Um, I have no problem with that. If you find some information and say, hey, just so you know, yeah, send it. As long as things are respectful and kind, I appreciate it. What I don't like is when people try and tell me how to do my content here. So, anyway, okay, so we have the two that are signed. But yeah, there were a couple other pioneer women in the FPHL. And thank you specifically for the information, both to Darren Wheeler and to John Shatroma. I want to make sure I pronounce that correctly. Um, Letting me know what they found and what they knew and shared with me. And so I want to recognize these ladies as well as the ladies that we recognized earlier in the last video. All right, so yeah, back in 2019, Hannah Cochran signed a celebrity contract with the Elmira Enforcers, and this was a way that then team owner Robbie Nichols could help promote the women's game. And I think it worked because the ladies' team, Elmira College, is extremely popular. So anyway, yes, so Hannah Cochran appeared in the last 2 minutes of 48 seconds of a 6-2 victory over the Danville Dashers. It's funny. Danville continues its influence on the league, whether they're on the one side or on the other side. Danville factors into a lot of really interesting moments in hockey history with the Fed. But anyway, so yeah, it was a 6-2 win. It was already 6-2 when Cochran was put in and was in a power play situation to boot. So yeah, I went back, checked the game stats. But yeah, she faced one shot, saved it. So she was a perfect 1,000 save percentage. And so that was that. That was kind of her one off. Um, Now there was a goalie that was around for quite a while, starting with the premier season of the then just called Federal Hockey League. And yeah, that was Kira Hurley signed a contract with the BC Barons playing in Binghamton. They were only there for like, what was it, 18 games, I think, and then they got relocated to Cape Cod, became the Cape Cod Bluefins. Hurley was on the roster, but never actually dressed or made an appearance in a game for the Barons. When the team was relocated to Cape Cod, she did not join the team. She stayed where she was. Fast forward 2 years later, and she ended up signing with the aforementioned Danville Dashers. So yeah, made a few appearances. She dressed in 7 games total. Actually took to the ice, stood in the crease, and played in 3 games. Okay, she was 0-3. Unfortunately, the team was not that great. I mean, they were okay, but anyway, she was 0-3, and yeah, 108.58 in total ice time. So that's it was part of one game and a couple other games that she was in. So later on in the year, she was traded to the New York Bluefins. BC Barons become the Cape Cod Bluefins, become the New York Bluefins, which was a travel only team. But at any rate, they were supposed to play out of Syracuse, and there was a problem with the arena. But anyway, I'm getting off track. She made an appearance with the Bluefins as well, 14 minutes 11 seconds, and so yeah, no record in that game. So there's her stats: 0-3, 11 appearances altogether, 11 games that she dressed. 4 appearances on ice, 123 minutes plus of total ice time, a 10.72 goals against, and a 699 save percentage. Yeah, not great numbers. Um, just to do a comparison, just for fun, and I don't mean this as any disrespect to Travis Ridgen. I'm just doing a comparison. So there's Travis Ridgen's number. He was 1-1. He won a game, 118 minutes in total ice time, so almost the same. A 912 goals against and an 822 save percentage. So there you go. And if you have been a long-time subscriber to the Slang and the Biscuit podcast, you know what my thought process was with this. So anyway, again, just in fun. But I did want to recognize the other women who have played in the FPHL/FHL and recognize their accomplishments, which flew under my radar until John and Darren were kind enough to send me the information. And again, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And there we go. So this is clarification. Still very, very historic that Schwandt and Fujimagari have both signed, and they're signing a PTO at the beginning of the season, kind of like what Kira did, and let's see what comes of it. Hopefully they get a shot. It'd be really neat to see, and I think again, like I said in the last video, I think it would be a real big boost to the league's image and to Danbury's image. I'm hoping that this just isn't a publicity stunt. I already said it, but again, you know, I know Billy McCreary better than I know Herm Sorcher. Okay, Billy, he doesn't play that game, so I really don't think that the hat tricks are sitting there thinking this is a publicity stunt. I really don't. I think they're gonna give them a legitimate chance in camp. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. So anyway, that is the completion of our Pioneer Women in the Fed. And again, I appreciate you watching. This is up all week, so watch it whenever you want. And we will catch up with you again. So now, next time we'll see each other is Tuesday on Facebook Live for news and notes. All right. Thanks, everyone. I'm Gary Ryan for the Fed League Flash. Have a wonderful week.